Well, I really can't do much to let people know on Discord that I'm live because I lost access to my account because of my account getting hacked and a Discord breach from what I've heard recently from one of my friends on Discord. But I just hope it's a sign that the Discord's possibly catching up to get back to me and try to restore as many accounts as they can. Pretty much, if not all of them. Like usually I'd be like typing in, "Hey, I'm live. I'm gonna be playing this game and whatnot." But like, I still don't have like my access to my old account right now, so I really can't do it. As well as like all the other Discord servers I'm in, so there's like I really can't do anything at all. Sucks, unfortunately. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna start. Usually I'll wait until like 2 minutes. I'm live. Because that's the average time it takes me to like say like, hey, I'm live on most of the Discords I post in, and then like, yeah, we're and then I'm ready to go. Wait, I didn't put first time play. Well, I don't have too many tags. That's the thing. Oh, we're just gonna start. Let's go. All right. Picking English because that's the language. You know, we'll be playing. Whenever you see now saying on the screen, your progress being automatically saved. You can disable all saving settings. Okay. Is this the Breath of the Wild opening? Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Oh, we're probably going to go with this one. What is thy name? Yes. Aparis. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to see. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Aparis. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Wait, I'm on my casual clothing and on my phone. No, not my iPhone 13. I don't even have that phone. And this is where we begin. We're starting our adventure. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? It's a Pokemon. Are you alive, my boy? You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. What? But thank goodness, you seem unharmed. Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand? Come now, who in the world does that? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? Nowhere. But you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night? Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Well, I don't know what to do. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my, I completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Yes, I do. Of course. My, that's a relief. Now you fell from the sky. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh, yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Aperes. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Sure does. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here. And they ran off. Oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you 3, wait! Can I, like, change the... Well, I can't change the options for now. I was thinking we could check around this part here, but oh well. The heck? So this is where I need to go? There's a glowing beeping object over there. Isn't that phone? Even though it looks different. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. Bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. So a god created this phone and just bestowed it upon me. Okay. Thanks. Alas, yet another miss. Aha! I'm glad you come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently battles using its sharp feathers. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burnings on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating underwater, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Splash! Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. Ooh, I got 50 Pokeballs. A lot. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and... wow, the Pokemon shrink down and fit inside the ball. Comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball and take aim. Keep moving around as you do, so use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your target Pokemon. Release the ZR to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. You're ready to Pokeball, but do not want to throw it. Press the B button to cancel the throw. Okay. I was hoping like I'd have to hold ZL to aim and then press ZR to throw like a lot of modern controls, but whatever. Hey! Oh, wonderful. You've caught a Pokemon. Seeing you quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Perez. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fair for a Pokemon the slightest. See you, Rowlet. Don't think you'd try to blend in. I really could change the camera view. Can hardly believe it, April. Incredible. You know, many Pokemon fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. It's warmer to go. Let's wrap up this up piece, shall we? We need to find Cyndaquil. Is that near the rocks? Oh. Where do you think you're going? Oh, what the heck? Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. So is this like scripted to fail? Oh, what? That was like a loud thud. Huh. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Perez, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an Arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? You'll indulge me for a moment. There's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream. What, you're Martin Luther King Jr.? I'm joking. To compile this region's first complete record of its Pokédex. We're in the field calls such a catalog a Pokédex. Yet, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? That we help another out, my boy? Yes, you've convinced me. Then, whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsmen. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Alright. I mean, you're the professor. You have, like, some freedom to invite me in. This way, if you please. People are for this common long way to find people at the Galaxy Expedition Team. This road we are on now is known as the locals of Canala Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet and not many to do it. Since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people have said they set out foot outside the village. Now that I'm impressed at building up out of this Galaxy Hall, headquarters for his entire outfit. Oh, botheration. I've almost forgot. Botheration? What kind of word is that? I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here. Then to the left, the wallflower is called. Your art phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Use the minus button to view the map on your ARC phone. Consult the map for guidance in your next destination and information on your mission and requests. You'll also see guidance markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around in all directions and try to spot one of these markers. then head for it. Alright, let's go there. Well, no, aren't you awfully suspicious? No, I'm not sus. The Wallflower is for Galaxy Teen folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Wow. Who are you? I never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. The girl let you through. You must have ties to somebody in the village. Perhaps you met Professor Laventon. He is a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though it makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago, and I had to take to my bed. Wow. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! But everything will be quite alright now. Apress here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Cylene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Cylene? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Cylene. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us. That's sus! Without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh-ho, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Potato mochi never fail to please. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well, you know that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are, in the grass, in forests, by water, or wherever they like. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. All but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Apress will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard enough time catching even one when wild Pokemon come after us. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching a Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Perez. Think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that April has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry. I have complete confidence in April's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. April, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Wow! Captain Silene is somewhat like Hisui, in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern in front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? Good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yes, good night. Rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Alright, time to hit the hay. Ooh, it's a nice home. It's a jug used to store drinking water. It has a lid on top to keep debris from falling in. Everything contains all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them anytime, simply press the up button to open the menu, then go to the help screen. See your progress, press the up button to open the menu, then scroll the ZL or ZR button until you reach the save screen. There's also an autosave function you can use to have your progress saved automatically. Enable or disable autosave by scrolling up to the help screen in the menu and then selecting settings. Okay. Although I'm going to press X or Y. Do I know what it like change the... Okay. So I have to invert the vertical. X speed is set to fast. Don't know, should I enable motion sensor? Okay. Alright. There we go. Much better. There are lots and lots of items in it. Okay. Well, I can change my look if I wanted to. Or the outfit. Okay. I said the tech is like so small. I should probably wear my glasses. Our 5 principles. 1. Behave with courtesy to others. 2. Superiors are owed your respect. 3. Likes and dislikes are luxury ill afforded. That sounds like a YouTube thing. So 4. Those who are weaker must be helped. 5. Difficulties must be faced head on. Let's go rest. There's Bidoof and Bibarel. That doesn't sound good. Also, I thought that Lenny's was going to burn that big tree right there. The next day. Good morning, April. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trials, so let's give it our all. Where were you? Oh, whatever. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. The Survey Corps officers are here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. Wild Pokemon they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield. The Medical Corps will put you to rights. That man's with the Security Corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from Wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Silene, Apress is here. You may enter. Let's get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy has ever managed that. Did this range not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps' satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Alright. we got our main mission. Press the Y button while holding the map on your ARC phone. You can check the tasks you have waiting. There are two types, missions and requests. Missions must be completed progressing your venture, while requests are optional and given by people you meet. Pardon, Aparest. Come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Lavington? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Aparest absolutely must pass this trial. And as Professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Woo! Woo! Splash! Go on, Aparest. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little drawings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? You know, I want to go with Oshawott. You want Oshawott as your first partner? Yes. Wow, Oshawott seems decently big for its size. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach. Wow, they call it a beach Prelude Beach. Because that's where you start. Oh my god. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I took Oshawott back inside a Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. There we go. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokemon are emptied and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Oshawott. Or perhaps they're jealous that I guess to help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Aparest fell out of the sky. After all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. Woo! Woo! By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in Obsidian Fieldlands. Well, she told me where to go. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. I got 20 more Pokeballs. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. Alright, let's do it. Oh, who's this guy? Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. Mercantile, I think. I heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? And that's certainly a tale I like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Alright, fine. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. Well, I heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Togepi. Battle! I think we can use Tackle. Oh, I also have like more HP than usual. There we go. Moves, items, use them well and the world will open up to you. Nice to learn new move. Always go to fun and have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change the moves your Pokemon can use in battle, open your satchel, choose the Pokemon you want, and select the change moves option. Oh, nice! We don't have to worry about having to get some move relearner and whatnot. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our two battles recover from their little exercise. Well, thanks. And to you, my Skyfallen friend, I'll present some potions and thanks. Nice. HP, alright. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful in that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now, to the Obsidian Fuel Lens. When you're leaving Jubilile Village, make sure you choose a destination for your map and tell Rest the guardsman where you're going. That way, someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. The trial begins just a short way past that front gate. Your April, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Yeah, I guess we're going this way. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor, is something wrong? Ah, well, you see, Captain Silene got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's our unsparing captain. But what help exactly can you offer out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. April's talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. Ah, so the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me then. Well, I'm sure April's will be fine. Let's begin the trial. This is Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you are meant to catch all live here. Now along comes a Bidoof. Time to get ready. I didn't read the rest of the message. The key is to aim carefully. Not that you seem to need my advice, I'm just sharing what I know. Hold down the ZL button to focus on a wild Pokemon, shooting your sights as long as it's nearby. Oh, okay, that's what the ZL button is for. This technique comes in very useful when aiming Pokeballs at a target or when dodging Pokemon's attacks. Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means it tends not to run away from people, so this will be easy. There we go. You got a Bidoof. Well done. Time to find your next Pokemon. Oh, I didn't mean to waste it. God damn it. There's a Starly. They're skittish little things. They'll run if startled. But you should be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll be harder to spot. Press the B button to crouch and make it harder for wild Pokemon to notice you. Press the same button again to rise. Gripping the tall grass while crouched low. You'll be even harder for wild Pokemon to detect. Eh. Nice. That Starlight caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. And we gotta go catch that Shinx. I forgot. There's something I want to teach you since you're still new to this. Here's a proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Celine tells us, have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw an item? Press X. The Captain's a real expert on these things. Try throwing your Pokemon's ball at rocks or trees like this one to have it investigate. If your Pokemon finds any berries or other items, it'll bring them to you. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. There we go. Oh, I also gets a bit of experience this way. Man, I'm probably gonna have to put on my glasses because I can't read far away from all the small text. There, that Shinx. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? More or less. I thought you might. I can never tell until I focus on the Pokemon carefully. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. You use the ZL button to focus on the Pokemon, you can see how easy it may be catch. The more arrows you see pointing up above a Pokemon, the easier it will be to catch. Okay, but also the color as well. An X icon will appear above a Pokemon that has picked a fight with you. Be warned, Pokemon displaying icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. Don't worry though, I'll teach you the trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You've got to battle them. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them to try to catch them. By now, you got several Pokemon of your own, don't you? I only got like 3. Take one of the Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. I got no doubt you'll hold your own in battle. This is start a battle against a wild Pokemon. Simply throw a Pokeball that contains one of your own Pokemon at it. If you can see that you currently have an item ready to throw, not a Pokemon, press the X button. It'll allow you to toggle between your thrown items and your Pokemon team. Let's battle. Oh, I got Aqua Jet. Let's go use that. Although that's a bad method since I have Oshawott. There we go. I wasn't sure if that was, I mean, I had to use my old habits from Pokemon, but oh well. You approached a Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. You're like a gift the sky dropped to us. With you at our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokédex as we've been ordered. This is wonderful. I'm still curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but for now, let's tell the professor we're ready to head back. Oh, I said you passed the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, A. Perez. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. It's called a commemorative photograph. Feels like yours? I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? Sounds Canadian every time he says eh. In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field in theory, though we never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. I bet Captain Silene will be very pleased. Let me go save. We tone down the camera sensitivity. I think that might be good. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Yay! Get changed in the room you used last night, then you're to report at once to the search floor. Present yourself a uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Alright, time to get dressed up! It looked like we have to dress up as this. Ultramarine. Yeah, I think we're done. Look how well the survey core uniform suits you. It's almost as if the captain had it tailored just for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. I get the hat. Now present yourself to the commander. Okay. He's like Rowan's ancestor. I have been waiting for you. I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are a Perez. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. Oh, I have to battle him? Throw him. Ah! You got some fight in you. Your sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. I thought he was going to challenge me to a Pokemon battle. Like, what? Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us, that's sus, might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how hard you may seem, you're part of Jewel Life Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, A. Perez. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. There we go. Our mission is complete. I see Abra moving at like such a slow frame rate. I couldn't help notice that. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. A recipe for crafting Pokeballs. Nice, an apricorn and a tumblestone. And 3,000 Pokédollars as well. You'll have to buy the necessary materials. Yay, free money! Akari, you are an expert of crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Silene. Now, as the experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own two hands. You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. We need to make our most valuable tools, Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the craft works. I have no idea what this guiding is, but we'll see. Well done earning a place in our team. My name is Ants. I'm the local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. Everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. Alright. I hope you all avail yourself of the village's humble shops. Thank you, nice lady. This way to the Craftsworks, A. Perez. You can use the workbench here at the Craftsworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. And I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call that my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes, or whatever you think is best. Go up the workbench and choose an item to craft, in this case, a Pokeball. Use the workbench at Jubilife Village and the base camps to craft Pokeballs and other items. Crafting items require a recipe and the necessary materials. Let's craft them all. Oh, thanks for the resubscription, Ashley. I appreciate that. And for 18 months, a year and a half. That is impressive. Anyway, thanks for resubscribing for another month longer. I appreciate it. There we go. Oh ho! Now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in the Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. I got a Pokédex. There we go. Okay. So those are the Pokemon we've seen. Alright, those are the Pokemon you find in specific areas. My boy. So I have to keep catching a bunch of them in order to increase the research level, it seems. Every specimens you caught, number defeated, number of different swarms you obtained, number you've evolved, investigated a Buddha that bothered the village. Yeah, that's good to know. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokédex. You started Cyndaquil? I went with Oshawott. The same goes for me, of course. I will have got Pokemon research as a Survey Corps member. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research that I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you're ready, my good A. Perez. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help but over here. Going to the Feelings Camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. If you have something to ask you, I have a request icon displayed above them. If you fulfill the request, you may receive a nice reward. Yeah, may as well. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Sort of, yeah. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Laventon, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience, though, battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. Some Pokemon can undergo evolution, which changes their appearance and stats. If one of your Pokemon has met the requirements to evolve, you'll be able to select the evolve option when viewing the Pokemon in your satchel. Oh, I have to evolve manually. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the survey course, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There will be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. Alright. Oh goddamn, I didn't mean to waste a Pokeball. Yoshi. I know Shinx's ears had odd markings on the insides, but what were they? No use, I can't remember. This'll keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you with the Survey Corps? Catch a thing, could you show it to me? I gotta see with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. Actually, I have one with me. That's the hardest task to complete. I'm joking. Alright, let's have a peek at these round ears. Ta-da! That's it. It's have that yellow cross pattern on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I have a bone stuck in my throat. Only the throat's my brain and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. Yay! Got some potions. Oh, there's more. Well, let me see. I won't be able to like do them, but I'll do it if I can. A Starly? You're that newcomer who fell from the sky. Are you heading outside the village? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out and about to compile that Pokédex book they're working on, right? While you're away, kindly do me a favor. Find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures, but when I see Starly, I feel simply whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entering that Pokédex the moment you completed it. Oh, so I have to keep working on that Starly one. Okay. Guess I gotta do some of this. Don't know if she wants the research field level. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't throw the Pokeball. Oh, well. Stay safe out there, kid. Thanks. Let's go. I do have a Starly. She has a Staravia. Nice. Righto. Let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokédex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokédex for you to reference anytime. Research tasks are tasks you need to carry out to complete the Pokédex. Each Pokemon species have a different number and variety of research tasks. Press the down button and open your Pokédex and check what kinds of research tasks are available for the Pokemon you registered. When you focus on a wild Pokemon in the field using the ZL button, you can also instantly check the research task for that species by pressing the down button and open your Pokédex right to that page. Some Pokemon have some unusual research tasks, so be sure to check them out. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. One last piece of advice, Perez. If you see a wild Pokemon attacks coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it. Dodge. Here, watch closely. Remember what I do so you can do it later. Hup! Woo! That beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of wild Pokemon's attacks. That way, hopefully you can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. Blacking out has lore! The security court had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shing Thunder shocks. Wow! But don't you worry, I got lots of experience to draw on, and I'll teach you plenty. Let's go. Also, oh crap, I didn't mean to press that. Now let me share some survey core wisdom. Focus on the Pokemon with the ZL button, then press the down button to open the Pokédex. You'll see what tasks you have for that Pokemon. Oh, there's a Bidoof. You might know that you have research tasks to do with how many Bidoof you've caught. That's right, catching just one isn't enough. You need 2, then 4, then more and more. Like playing Pokemon Go, but at the comfy of your seat. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try now if you want. I'll go on ahead. Dang it. Alright. Battle time. Now, I think Dogwood will inflict a lot of damage, maybe probably enough. Oh wow. And it ran away. Wow. Alright, cool. Okay, that didn't work. Dang it. Okay, now it doesn't want to, and it ran away. Well, oh well. Oh, let me take that. Feel like I'm playing Breath of the Wild. I think you've got it, but as a reminder, don't forget to open your Pokédex when you focus on a Pokemon to. Is that supposed to be intentional to have 2 ons? Whatever. It's just ZL, then down. Try checking your task for Starly next. One of your tasks is to catch Starly without being spotted, right? For that task, try to catch him while hiding in some tall grass. I'll go wait for you up ahead. Come catch up once you finish some tasks. Ooh, that was a big old thud. Nice. And my Pokemon leveled up. Nope. That didn't do it. Oh, it's caught me. It spotted me. Oh, that's a Shinx. Maybe I should engage in battle. Oh, it's unaware? Do I have like the preemptive strike? Okay. Let me see if tackle is good enough to weaken it. Ooh. Uh-oh. Alright. Use a Pokeball. Pokeball. Yay! Alright, very nice. Alright. Ooh. Got some orange berries. Very nice. In case it fails, I'm going to have to engage it in battle. Okay, we did it. Ah, 3 of them, Bidoof. Ooh. Oh, we probably need like a pickaxe or something. Or maybe not. Can I... Okay, no. We just need a Pokemon. That's fine. You should have your Pokemon smash open sparkling rocks for you. You'll find Tumblestones inside. The same Tumblestone you need to craft Pokeballs. Oh, I just did that. I'm a little ahead. Ooh, there's a Weasel. We should engage it in battle, just in case. Level 2 Weasel. Okay. Better catch it before it runs away, just in case. Yay! We got a Weasel, and now it's mine. That. So we got a Bidoof. Alright. Ooh. And there's plenty of these. There's plenty of these on Tumblestones. I'm getting distracted, but I'm just looking around. Oh crap. We're battling. Uh-oh. Oh, dang. We're taking a beating. Okay, it isn't doing anything good. I can chuck in the ball. Oh no, it's attacking twice. Cool. Alright. I need to go back and heal. Boiled egg for corn. Okay. I don't got much money though. Oh, whatever. A little while. There we go. Oshawa's fully healed. Now we can explore without having to worry for a while. The more energy Pokemon got, the harder it'll be to catch. Battle Pokemon lowers HP, or maybe flip routes with a move like Shinx to Thundershock. It should be easier to catch. Well, duh. And I'm not gonna bother with this Starly for now. Let me go get this. Around here, you can find a Pokemon called Buizel. It's got an aggressive disposition. I just caught a Buizel. I went a little too ahead. That means I'll try to hit it with its moves, just like Shinx. You need to battle it to catch it. If you take too much damage within a short time, you'll be in danger of blacking out. You can tell you're in danger when the edge of the screen turns red. Damage goes away over time, but you won't be getting recovery if you're still being targeted by a wild Pokemon. If you take further damage after the edge of the screen have turned red, you'll become overwhelmed and black out and die. And speaking of which, your research task for Buizel includes seeing you use a certain move. To be precise, you have to see it use the move in battle. That's right, sometimes require battling. Now I'll go on ahead. You take care of some Buizel research tasks, then come talk to me. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I could use a Shinx. Screw it. Ooh, level 4. Our levels match. Ooh. Oh, you don't have Thundershock. Crap. Oops. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna rely on Oshawott for now. There we go. Bless you, thanks. Oh, it did drop something. There's a wormhole. One of them wants a wormhole. God damn it. Damn it. There we go. Well, I don't know if Aqua Jet's gonna keep that wormhole alive. There we go. You're really doing quite well for yourself. Here, a little reward for keeping up with me. Your own crafting kit. Oh, nice. You contain everything you might need for crafting even when there's no workbench around. However, you can only use the materials you have in your satchel. Oh, okay. Here's a recipe for potions, too. One orange berry and one medicinal leek. Okay. For crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using any materials you have in your satchel. So long as you got an apricorn and a tumblestone, you can make a Pokeball anytime. Oh my god, I am dropping frames. That's not good. Oh, for now it seems fine. Or if an orange berry and a medicinal leek, you can make a potion. So do heal your Pokemon. How goes your research? To cover your Pokemon will tell you if there are tasks you finished and can report. There's some entries unlocked, but oh well. Please report back to Professor Lavington once you got some research tasks good and done. I guess I gotta talk to the professor. Even though, like, wouldn't mind exploring a little more. Probably not too deep for now. What the heck? Oh, if it isn't a crafting kit, you must have listened attentively to Akari's teachings. Excellent work, dear boy. This seems a good time to explain to you about survey reports and the rewards they offer. When you submit survey reports, you receive money based on the level and number of Pokemon you've caught. You receive more money if you fulfill certain conditions, such as catching a species for the first time. On that note, let me check the research that you've completed thus far. $1,888 Pokedollars. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. Carrying out research tasks and submitting survey reports, you'll raise the research levels of the Pokemon species you can encounter. If you raise a Pokemon's entry to level 10, the entry will be considered complete, and you'll have unlocked all of the detailed information to be had about that species. As you carry out tasks and complete the Pokedex entries for different species, you also gain Pokemon research points, which you can view on the cover of your Pokedex. Once you've earned a certain number of points, you'll be able to move up through the ranks of the Galaxy Expedition team. But carrying out research tasks... Oh, I already read that. Oh, it would show some of the preferred food. Height and weight. Some of the items it carries. Kings is at research level 7. Same for Bidoof. Okay, so I need to get to 200 points in order to get to the next, the rank. All right. Not quite there yet, I'm afraid. You'll need to complete a few more research tasks before you're ready to go up a rank. I recommend you work your way through Bidoof and Starly's tasks first. Hang in there. Not bad. Yeah, I don't got much. Apricorns. I guess I'll be saving those orange berries. Just to craft them into potions. We got some apricorns. Nice. Make some more Pokeballs if I want to. Probably do that later. I should probably like go for all those trees I see. Probably gonna have to collect as much as I can. Ooh. There we go. Got some more orange berries. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like take advantage of those trees so much. Because I'm gonna need a lot of Pokemon to catch. So I'm gonna have to craft a bunch of Pokeballs and whatnot. I've gotten a dozen of apricorns, so that's good. Let me take those. At that Breath of the Wild like piano music playing. Yeah, I'm gonna have so many apricots. Or apricorns. Apricots. Oh, it mastered a move. Ooh. There's Ponyta. Fair Warner, have a rest in the tent at one of our base camps. You can also rest there to pass some time. If it's nighttime and you're scared to be out serving, the tent is a fine option. There we go. Oh, that Budu was running away. Yeah, got some tumblestones. There was another tumblestone I saw, but I was distracted. I feel like we gotta battle them. Wow, it just ran away. Even though we just started the battle. And ran away again. Are you serious? Do I really have to catch it? I'll try catching one next time I see one. Oh my god, is that a rapid dash? What the frick? I'm gonna have to stay away from it. Got the cherry berries. I only know it's only 2. Wow, look at that. That 5 FPS on that background for that rapid dash. I thought they fixed it, but I guess not. All right. Nice. I kind of want Ponyta on my party. Crap. I'll have to do this later then. Wait, no. God damn it. I don't know know why I'm seeing holding the freaking ZR button is like run. Probably because I was playing Persona 5 Strikers when I played it last year and just thought this was like the only way or something. I don't know. Oh well. God damn it. I got Stardust. Alright. Let me go get this. Oops. And I wonder how much Tombstone and apricorns, I mean, I've collected so far. Wasn't really paying attention to how much I have, but oh well. Yeah, I had to be up and close. Oh, that was like a small one. Heck. I was aiming for that one, but okay. Double capture! Yeah! I'm running out of Pokeball. I should probably get back. Craft some more. Oh, it's gone. Okay, yeah, I might want to have to return back. Oh, I woke up. I was thinking about catching it while I was asleep, but I'm like, nah. What the heck? Oh, God! What the frick? Okay, I'm getting out of here for sure. I wonder how many orange birds I have as well. And also medicinal leagues. Okay, how can you have trouble climbing such a like tiny steep hill like that? Come on. I got like 46 satchels, apricorns, tumblestones, 12 medicinal leaves, 10 orange berries. Alright, let me see. Speed 69. Nice. I have to put this Starly away. Okay. Then let me go craft some balls. Alright, so we got 10 of them. Nice. Got some money, money, money. Oh, it seems you made some new observations. Have a look then. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokédex with this new data. Bidoof, Starly. Ooh, Wurmble's completed. And Ponyta. Alright, 280. Yes. Now we made it to the first rank. Made good progress on these research tasks, hey Perez. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Oh my god, that clip of Buizel trying to kill me. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Silene. It's time you earn yourself a star. By the way, let me save. This kind of has been a while. Go in. You have progress report. I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokédex. You have made progress. Since you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Wow, that tone sounds like the opening theme. You can now use heavy balls. That's taken out of context. Pokemon up to level 20 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have these as well. There are further recipes you'll need for crafting. A recipe for crafting heavy balls. Apricorn and black tumblestone. Revives. Vivid choke and 2 medicinal leeks. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us. That's still sus! Like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. Improving your work by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. So, Aprez, my boy, I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Potato mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between our survey corps duty and requests from folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on that request from Beauregard? I was gonna do it, but I'll probably get on it soon. The people in Dual Life aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see. So if problems arise, the Survey Corps gets called to help. Indeed so. Some people will ask for you for your help when you talk with them, while other requests will need to be claimed for the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Akari? What's it all about? About that, I was thinking maybe April could handle it for me. I also require a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so... It looked like she's sad for some reason. Ah, yes. That request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. People of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. The next day, or just doing that SpongeBob voice, the next day. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Alright, what is it? Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. If you got a lot of Pokemon, you may want to visit the patches to change up your team. Level for one of Pokemon stats. And let me move this to the storage. I should probably sell that. Wait, why am I barefoot? Unless I'm inside the house. That's right. Okay, yeah, I'm inside the house. Also, did I get more clothing? Oh, so this is like the female equivalent if I was playing as a female. I'm pretty much wearing the trousers, I think. I assume. Oh no, this is like the lower part and this one's the upper part. That's right. I'm like trying to get familiar with this game. Let me go save, by the way. Let me see if there's any fancy clothing. A special parcel has arrived with your name on it. Really? Modern jacket, a pair of modern trousers, and a pair of modern shoes. What a precious gift. Please take good care of such fine attire. What? Another one? Hold up. Shaman fancy kimono and a shaman fancy bonds. What? I need to check them out. Man, they're giving me all them bonuses. Pikachu Festival match. Oh, it's because like I have save data from like Pokemon games, I betcha. Like, let's go Pikachu Eevee, Sword and Shield, and then Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Well, I have like save data for Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And then I have Pokemon Shield. I do have Pokemon Sword plus the expansion pack, but I haven't really played that. And then I got Shining Pearl. And there we go. Daffodil. Fine. I want that. Let me see. Ooh, I kind of want the green one. Well, I probably want to save the money first, just because. Ooh, wow. I could be Ryu. I could be Ken. I could be Goku. Huh. That's interesting. I'll probably have to come back when there's more variety. Let me see. Investigate, nah. Oh, that Eevee out. Just because it's pretty cute. Oh, this is a galactic. Team Galactic outfit. Huh. Oh yeah, it's the Shaman one. The I'm pretty sure it's a server core. Let me wear these clothes. I mean, God damn it. All right, let's go. What's this one? Simona. Trading Pokemon. Okay. Is this one? Oh, I could buy some of these apricorns and tumblestones if I want. As for recipes, don't think I'm going to need these. my god, what am I doing? Oh, you can buy items from there. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. I probably need to work on it some more. Anyway, let me go talk to him. Yeah, let me see. I have this Wurmple. You really brought me one. You must be as good as the rumors say. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. Now, I've been told Wurmple will evolve into a Pokemon known as Beautifly, so I should give it a name with that in mind. Why if it evolve into a Dustox? That'd be so sad. This is a tough decision. Which of these do you like best? Beauticia, Beautifred, or Eugene? Eugene sounds good. Yeah, I like Eugene too. I guess that's decided then. I'll raise Eugene to be a splendiferous Beautifly. Wait and see. That's some dazzling honey. Pretty new to the village myself. I try to talk to everyone I meet so I always learn something new. You're the new Survey Corps recruit, are you? Well, good luck with it all. Thank you. Just the place you're hoping to visit, you ought to stretch out your map and put a pin in it. Gotta expand these fields to help feed all the new folks coming into the village. Tough picking berries out in the wild, so I'm hoping we can grow them here instead. Oh. I'll have to consider that. If I ever get any apricorns that I'm not finding too commonly about, I can probably use their service. Thanks for coming. I know you're busy. Listen, I have an epiphany. That is, you see, I've got a part of my own. We may not get along perfectly, but we've got to work together to help complete the Pokédex. You have a Pokemon? Yes, here. This is my partner, Pikachu. Pika! Wait, what's with the... Why is we getting the old Pikachu cry, not the Pika? When we were attacked by those Shinx, I got too scared to think straight, and I couldn't handle battling as a team. Ever since then, my partners refuse to listen to anything I tell him. And if I'm being honest, I'm not even sure how to order him, how to guide him in battle. Pika? When I saw how you and your Pokemon work together, I realized we need to do more too. Hi Talancia, nice to see you here. Or is that really you? No, it's actually me. You're talking about like what happened with my Discord account. But please, have a battle with me. I want to learn how to fight effectively. Super effectively? Okay. Alright, challenge me to a battle. Go, Ursa words. Even though you're pretty much at a disadvantage. Oh, that's not good. That's why I have like Aqua Jet unless like we get... Oh yeah, I have the strong style and agile style. And I'm probably not going to bother with these for now. Damn it. Oh, that's not good. Occupational Safety and Health Administration. What? No! It's freaking paralysis. I'm pretty much at a disadvantage. Ember. Gosh dang that Thunder Wave. Oh my god. Come on, attack. No! Oh, she's putting up a good fight at least. Alright, so you can Thunder Wave this. Geez, there we go. Found a free user script. Also, yeah, better Twitch TV now. Oh, nice! You and your Pokemon seem to be completely in step with one another. And that derpy smile. Whew. Thank you for battling us. I could be wrong, but for a moment, I felt like Pikachu and I finally understood one another. Let's keep working at it, okay, Pikachu? Pika! Yes, I was wrong then, but I was trying to work more as a team with my partner the way you do. Assuming Pikachu and I can bridge some gaps. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon has things called types, which apparently make a big difference in how battles go. Pikachu seems to be an electric type, for example. Yeah, I know about time matchups and disadvantages and all that. Yeah, I know the basics. But you're the one, that new recruit everyone's talking about. The name's Zisu, Captain of Security Corps. I see you got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Zisu is a master of an ancient material art, one that specializes in Pokemon battles. Now listen, if your Pokemon thoroughly master its moves, you can actually use them in different styles. On the other hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterward it will take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterwards. Oh, agile style, I can see that being used very effectively for trying to capture Pokemon in the wild. So I gotta keep that in mind some more. In truly favorable conditions, it might even get out 2 moves before the opponent can act. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which is right for a given situation and direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Once your Pokemon has mastered a move, you can have it use the move in either the agile style or strong style by pressing the L and R button or the left or right button when selecting the move in battle. Sometimes your Pokemon will naturally master a move and unlock these extra styles simply by leveling up. Okay. Agile style reduces the power of the move, raises the user's action speed, uses more PP than usual, of course for same for the strong style. That boosts the power of the move and lowers the user's action speed. Oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. These teaching should serve you well when you're up against tough Pokemon. Now suppose the time I went to meet Mai. Remember? I mentioned at the Wallflower that I could use your help with Mai's request. I'm to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come as well. Once you've readied your Pokemon team and perhaps had them learn some new moves from Sizu if you like. You just got Franker Face Z2. That's good. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a bunch of towels hanging there. Axe. You're the new recruit from the Survey Corps? Don't slack off on making that Pokédex of yours. Minor Kamado's office on the third floor. Keep up the good work, new kid. Thank you. Also, by the way, let me save. Even though my Oshawott dead. Hey, I got 10 points. Oh, look at the Cyndaquil. Eating some of these, like, what, Lepa berries? And then there's Rowlet just chilling on top of the tree with orange berries down below. Then that's where Asha would be if I didn't choose them. When attacked by a Pokemon, you can always go to base camp to rest. You're part of the Survey Corps now, right? You should craft your own potions. I'm not gonna talk to him, he's just resting. Early satchel is a must if you want to gather lots of materials for crafting. Just speak to Baggin. He'll teach you how to pack even more into that satchel of yours. Baggin? Thanks, you adult? Oh, Juan. If you're short on items, craft more yourself. You want to craft new items? Collect recipes. Oh, what? What are you doing down there? Oh, you joined the Survey Corps? Cool. Yeah, I did. Okay, but I need to go heal my Pokemon because I can't go on like this. Until morning. What if there's any mystery gifts? Loading gift. Fancy kimono, fancy bottoms, baneful fox mask. I don't think there's any more. If you black on the field, you may lose some of your items. However, players from all over the world can find your lost items and send them to you via the internet. This system is called the Lost and Found. If you find a statue that someone else has lost, be sure to pick it up. The statue retrieval will be returned to its owner and you can receive merit points as a reward. MP can be exchanged for items at the training post in Jewel Life Village. Pick up lost statues wherever you find them and you may be able to get your hands on some very special items. Okay. That's good to know. Probably leave it on at all times. Teaching player how to be good in real life. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, the photo studios. Ever consider preserving a loving memory with your Pokemon as a photograph? Come on in and give it a try. There's a bench. Can I sit on it? It won't let me sit on the bench? What the frick? I'm so disappointed. Come on. I don't know why, but the picture is a bit monk-ass. Wait, let me check that photo. Because I didn't, like, take a glimpse at it. Let me go and see. This is Onita. God damn it. The Pachirisu. Was the Togepi, the vendor. My trainer picture or whatever. Oh. I see. Okay. So I gotta meet Mai of the Diamond Clan. Oh, there's a lost satchel. Boo! What the frick, man? Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to anyway. Dude, this isn't a horror game, you know. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see. What I call the secret back strike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch or giving you an advantage once the battle starts. Hit a wall from behind for a higher chance of a successful catch, or to gain an advantage when starting a battle. This secret technique is called a back strike. Part of the survey core now, we're going to create that Pokedex as they all are. You might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You know, I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. Let me see. No, I have Buizel out, but like I still want to like level up and evolve that Wurmple. Even though like I can evolve Wurmple to the other Pokemon. If it does. Whatever. And let's go exploring. Ah, at the back. Okay, I'm really not going to get much experience this way. So maybe I should hold off from catching Budu for now. Oh, this one's easy. Except I messed up. Alright, let me go click around the trees and see. Because I need to get as much apricorns and orange berries as I can. Yeah, I'm not going to borrow that Starly. Like I would get experience for like hitting trees, which is kind of a little convenient, so it's nice. Battle time. And you got burned. And I'll tuck in a Pokeball, because why not? How do you feel about how quiet the game is? Like in terms of like no music? I don't know. Outside of battle. I mean, it's kind of like calming. It's like you're in an actual outdoor environment, it feels like. Yeah, it's pretty nice, I would say. It's kind of like with like Breath of the Wild, where it doesn't have that much music playing. So it's like, it kind of has that similar sense. There are many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of this bridge. I can't let you pass unless you're first. Oh, at your rank, you should be fine. Go on then. Don't let your guard down now. Retreat is safe if you find yourself in trouble. Over here. My, this is Aparis. My. My. A new face in the village? Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. I am one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I suppose that you might not know what a warden is if you're new to Hisui. But such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving, so the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? I do. That's good to hear. That security course of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. This here's my partner, Munchlax. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice, without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. Wow, she doesn't need balls. Okay, we're battling. Oh, it sounds like gym battle music. Oh my god. Agile style. Oh my goodness. Wrong style. Okay, this might be a bit troublesome. There we go. Can we like flinch it? Okay, good. Nice. Hooray. Oh, it can evolve. Nice. Man. You really aren't one of the usual galaxy buffoons if you could be my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon that battle for us. Oh, thank you. And I'll let you have these. You people make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? These should prove to be useful materials. Vivid jokes. Storing vitality to the Pokemon that's fainted. Okay. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories to our children. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. It is a large, fearsome foe like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you? To Deer Track Heights? Your phone is beeping. I think you have. It's showing you where you gotta go, isn't it? My, that is some curious sort of map. Is that one of those Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? It certainly does seem to show the way to Deer Track Heights, up ahead of us. I'll leave this in your hands. You'll do great out there, I know it. Seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. So, before we continue, I must ask, do you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? What's a Sinnoh? My, how about that? Though I'm not certain you've been told the true story. The true story is this. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It's said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow, and this land of Hisui was born in the process. It's by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of a people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human, if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh, and it is the duty of wardens like myself to attend to their needs. Pokemon that grazes Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me, and you may understand. Alright. Oh, we got some... Oh, that's a cricket tot. Yeah, we got a cricket tot. Oh, that's right. One of my Pokemon can evolve. Do it! It is a Silcoon! Got the idea for a new move. What is it? Harden? So it has Poison Sting, Tackle, and Iron Defense. Oh, so Iron Defense instead of Harden. Okay. That seems like broken this way, but oh well. Okay, so let me, god damn it. You forget, I'm not playing like a shooter game. Like, I'm so used to like holding like the left trigger buttons and then pressing the right trigger to like literally, like shoot, throw, whatever. Using your ranged weapon or whatever to do that. The Vivid Choke. Sweet. I don't know why Oshawott's only getting experience, not my other Pokemon. I take up as many resources as I can find around. I'll just try using Ponyta to battle against one of them. We'll see. This one doesn't run away. Yeah! And I should probably try to enable the motion sensor. The motion controls, I mean. Okay, it's not even doing it. Whatever. Well, let me get more of these. Alright, let's do this. Burn it to a crisp. Oh, it still lives. Well, let me get more of them apricorns. Oh no, those are cherry berries. Spoiled apricorn. Ooh, there's a flower. Peppa plant. Well, let me go talk to this guy. It's probably like a quest or something. Oh there! Mind helping a guy out? Bjorn. I'm after some cherry berries. You know them? The shiny red ones? They grow on some of the trees around here, but I don't have any Pokemon that can reach them for me. That's where you come in, friend. Throw one of your Pokeballs at a berry tree, and your Pokemon will grab the berries for you. Be sure the Pokeball you throw it has a Pokemon in it, mine. It'd be a shame to waste an empty ball. If you hand me 3 of the cherry berries you get, I'll tell you another handy tip. I think I have enough. Here we go. Thanks. Now then, here's a handy tip I was talking about. You can throw a berry near wild Pokemon and grab their attention and keep them distracted. Why not give it a try on some of the Kricketot around here? Oh, I got some balls. Nice. Thanks. What is that over there? I was gonna say that's Drifloon. Bugwort. I shouldn't be here because like I'm literally going off task. There's a Kricketot over there. Alright, let's just tread onward. Oh, is that Geodude? Ooh, nice. On the back. There we go. Got a Geodude. Ooh, one of my Ponyta's moves mastered. Nope. I need to get closer. Ooh, it's a different type of material over there. Black Tumblestone. Oh, I can use it to craft heavy balls. Right on the back. And it broke free. Oh god. Ow. You jerk. You're gonna regret that. There we go. Wait, what? Oh god, it's a freaking Zubat. We go do that again. Now we gotta capture this pesky thing. Yay! And we can craft a lot of these on Pokeballs. Craft this. Yeah, probably not gonna bother for now. In the back. Oh, that's not good. Crap. Soak it to shower. Yeah. Oh my god, the fact I have to climb so high up. Oh no, not hypnosis. Oh, thank god. Oh dear god. Capture this thing right now. There we go. We gotta find more of these black tumblestones so we can craft them heavy balls. Oh god, it just slipped and fell. With a Stantler. I have a feeling I may have to battle it. Alright, let's see. Aqua Jet. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to go capture it. There we go. Chandler's mine. Aw, yeah. I got some iron chunks. Ooh. Don't know what they're for, but it could come in handy later. Yeah, tree shaking. Guessing there's like a Pokemon over there. Oh, it's a Burmy. Yeah, I had a feeling. Alright. I don't want to like burn it to a crisp, so let me use tackle. Okay, that was close. Oh my god, I'm surrounded. No. I'm gonna use Shinx just cause like I'm not gonna bother. Alright, so let me use it on Burmy. Gotcha. There we go. Bye-bye, Zubat. Oh, it can evolve now. Sweet. That still was a little terrifying. We got a Beautifly! Hooray! Oh god. Come on to run away. I need to go to a camp. Oh, it's a Drifloon. And Nora does nothing. Ooh, that was a critical hit. Alright, and that means I can just go capture it. Yeah! We got a spoopy balloon! I wonder what happens if I just take like a bit of a detour around and see if I find anything fascinating. Oh my gosh, that I thought that was Tangrowth for on the background over the moment, but no, that's just a freaking tree. Am I? Oh. Let me see. That marvelous rich tone. How is it produced? I must know. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Wait, you're from the Survey Corps. Wonderful, just the person I need. I want to learn more about Cricketot. You must be curious about them as well, right? I mean, how do they make those sounds of theirs? It's a musical mystery like no other. I'd be in your debt you can complete Cricketot's page in your Pokedex and show it to me so we can uncover the truth. Yeah, I'll get on that. Soon-ish. Let me go heal. Just a little while. Yay! Hmm. This one wasn't too bad. Man, I need more Pokemon. Alright, let me go submit my report. 4,446 Poke, that's a lot of dollars. Okay, Wurmple's completed, Shinx completed, Starlight completed, Bidoof, and Oshawott. Man, this is going to take a lot of time to complete a lot of the research stuff. Oh, nice. We got 930 from this. Pressing the ZL button so much. And I should probably focus on getting Pokédex entries for more Pokemon I'm seeing around. Oh, I see what's different. The freaking thing on its neck, it's bigger, so it's female, and it's like smaller, so it's male. I was like, I'm trying to like differentiate the differences between those genders. It has like a shorter tuft of hair for female, and it's a little bit longer for male. The forehead's bigger on Starly, which is male. The female has like a smaller forehead. And the male has like more balls on its tail. Okay, we're going this way. Oh, so even your professor decided to join us. Oh, really? Whew, thank goodness. I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha now, could I? I suppose that is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is Deer Track Heights. This is where I long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. A Pokemon descended from one of those ancient blessed by Almighty Sinnoh. Wow, they had to. Freaking Pokemon, they're memes. That's not it. That's only a troublemaker here to disturb the peace with its racket. And that's what you're here for, April, to drive that interloper from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for the battle. Oh boy. On my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land if they're all as oversized as this one. Exactly. They're not only big though, they are strong and make no moves that others of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you're stronger still than this alpha, so go show it that beyond a mistaking. Be careful, April. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is a powerful and hardy foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. Pokemon's eyes glow red are called Alpha Pokemon. Alpha Pokemon are larger than others and may no move that are rare for their species. They appear to be very difficult to catch. Alright, I'll do it. Any points I may be suitable, even though we're probably going to get demolished, but we'll see. I still can't believe they're using that. That's just crazy. First, why am I during battle? Check the action order of all the Pokemon. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. It was a crit. And it got burned. Ooh. Ooh. The burn weakened the Arceus, so that's good. Yes. Yo ass. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in Alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of Ode. You best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing out such a foe. Yeah. What in the world? Oh. It's a great wire deer. He looks upon you with kindness, Perez. Want to join me or something? Or are you trying to show me? I don't know. Since the Great Wider has taken a liking to you, that is fortunate. He is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanse of his sewer while bearing a human on his back. The human deems worthy at least. He is a blessing to us all. Remarkable. Truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it? Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon for Lola. Wait, what are you talking about? This is from the past. Unless you come from the future. Professor Laventon, Perez. Captain Silene sent me. She said that once Perez carried out this request, we'd be able to set up a base camp. About that? I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this? The Hisui region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, then I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. The Great Warrior is taking a liking to Aprils as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper order as soon as I can. Yay! If we want to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to stop fearing them and start getting to know them better. That starts with completing the Pokedex. Anyways, we should be able to have that base camp set up once the construction corps arrive. Here we have it, our new base camp upon Deer Track Heights. I'll call it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start excursions directly from here. Having another base camp to start will be a great help on our surveys. Nice work today, everyone. Once we all head back to the Wallflower. Yeah. Eat some food. Yummy, yummy, delicious ones. Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, please. And make it for 3 today as well. Have you all heard the grave news? That frenzied cleaver from the rumors, it ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. Damn! The medical corps had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. Ah, this is the cleaver that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes? I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure April here can handle things just fine. Are you certain? I've heard Cleaver is so mighty, even Alpha Pokemon don't compare to him. Now, forget that the strengths of Pokemon are key items of information that we've had the Survey Corps are duty-bound research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. Next day. Good morning, A. Perez. You should hurry to the commander's office before he says to use you for sumo practice. Oh, that's not good. Oh, they're ready to evolve. Okay, cool. I can just press X to evolve directly. Alright. Alright, there we go. We got the Cascoon. Then why I need to evolve into Dustox. Alright, time to get Staravia. And let me see. Let me go save. There you are. Let's hurry to headquarters. Look who's being punctual. Finally, rather you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham? Here you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the friend of all creation and ruler of space. Oh, she's from the Pearl Clan or whatever. Huh, you could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me? Are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast Hisui space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, almighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I would you get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me? Get lost? Ain't Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan and our world's very basis? You wish! I wish I hadn't let myself get dragged in an argument with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Kamado's office. I believe you who started this. You can feel the tension when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The woman with the reverence for space is Viridia, leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who was going on and on about time, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. The Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently, things used to be less peaceful. But the boss, the commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him. I'm gonna talk to or check this out. Mars on Bidoof. Playing with Drifloon. Zubat's eyes. And there's another quest. Oh, splendid. You came along at a good time. I'm looking for a pickling stone, you see. Would you mind lending me a hand? It needs to be the right size to fit atop one of my pickle pots and heavy enough to put a nice, firm pressure on the pickles while they're fermenting. But I suppose it'll be hard for me to lift such a heavy thing from the pot. The best thing would be for the stone to lift itself up, actually. Oh, I have a rather good idea. There's a Pokemon called Geodude that lives on Deer Track Heights. It would be perfect for the job. Could you catch one and bring it back for me? I'll wait for you there. I do have a Geodude, but I have to withdraw it. What do you intend to do about that Claver, Commander Kamado? He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You get right to the point, Adelman. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Claver is the precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan is concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats, just like where we used to be. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have their Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honorable nobles? I don't believe I said that, though it thought it maybe. Might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't know what drove Lord Claver into such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is as far as my clan knows too. I see you've arrived. This is Perez, the newest member of our survey corps. Aha! I hear from Ma you've earned Wiredeer's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. But that's a mouthful. Just call me Adaman. You came from beyond the space-time rift. Could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is set to reside? I'm Arita, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords, which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done? You send this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleaver? These newcomer with no experience? That's the labor of almost no experience. Being a good leader is a matter of time. It's a matter of embracing Hisui's fastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give the kid his chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. It should be fun. I'll get to see how good you Galaxy folk really are, with all your weird ways, putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We were meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not climb ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, A. Perez. I order you to study Cleaver and help us find the truth of the situation. I accept. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Well, that's settled, and there's no time like the present, even though we're from the past. The Lord of the Woods, Cleaver, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition Team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some not even called as interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans. Understand? Join me downstairs, A. Perez. We'll cover the details of this new mission. Okay, I wonder what else she wants me to do next. Ah, good. You're already here. Professor Lavington, the briefing if you please. Yes, let's get right to it. So, A. Perez, I understand you've been requested to find the cause of Cleaver's frenzied state, but as you're aware by now, Cleaver is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. Security Corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. Seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Yes, of course. Very well. Then let us go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in location they call the Noble Seats. So perhaps a good starting point for our research could be to find out what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Cleaver. Hey Perez, we need to speak with you. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So if you fell for the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it. You must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I got a favor to ask of you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleaver, quell his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adamin. We were just discussing our next step with regard to this whole Cleaver situation. Uh-huh. You must be that Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl clan types have a lot of respect for Cleaver. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team of all people for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem in our hands. A Pokemon dear to us, off in the mountains, have flown into the same type of frenzy as Cleaver. Now there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. But there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we got. You'll find Cleaver at Grand Tree Arena. That is in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know. He'll tell you all about his beloved Cleaver, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, So we'll be counting on you. See you later. He certainly left quickly once he finished talking. I suppose he really values his time. Adamant and mine weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Cleaver, you best start by visiting his abode. Our new Heights camp will be a handy place for setting out towards Grand Tree Arena. You should stop by the pastures too. You'll want to choose the best Pokemon to bring. Okay, I guess I gotta get ready. Finding yourself unable to pack up the materials you come across, satchel always seeming full? If that sounds like you, I'd be wise to lend me your ear a moment and hear what I have to say. Okay. You can carry all around even more in that satchel of yours if you learn the trick to packing things in. I can teach you if you like. What do you say? Sure. I like your initiative. My teaching fee is a neat 100 Pokédollars, alright? Sure. Perfect. Then lend me your ear a moment. Nice. And that's all there is to it. See how much more you can fit in by packing things rightly? Want to be able to carry more things? There's more I can teach you. What do you say? 200? Sure. Geez, it's gonna increase by 100 more Pokédollars every time. Fine, I'll do one more and then I'm just skedaddle. I gotta save them Pokédollars. Alright, anyways, I'll be off. Wait, let me go check that mystery gift item I got. Ooh. Well, I kind of like that mask. Growlithe. I'll go with this. Oh, this is the PP restoring item. Okay. Could probably craft a bunch of heavy balls with this. Or craft a bunch of these. I need more apricorns. Hmm. Oh, there's someone who's humbly requesting me for something. Alright. If a Pokemon starts eyeing me, I'll fling an Oran Berry, then run while it's distracted. If I just stick to the plan, I'll be fine. Oh, Survey Corps boy. I was just headed out to the field lands to go gather tumblestones, but I haven't gotten as many Oran Berries as I like. Are you familiar with Oran Berries? They restore some HP to Pokemon to eat them, so as you might imagine, Pokemon tend to be very interested in them. You see where I'm going with this? Throwing Oran Berries is a great way to distract and avoid wild Pokemon. They're indispensable. Dynamac, could I try you to gather 5 Oran Berries for me? Yeah, very helpful. Oh, I don't have the berries. Ah, crap. Oh, that's fine. We can find some. Alright, thanks, my good friend. What? Oh, it's him. I certainly hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use. Either way, I have some super potions here just for you. Oh, saying nothing of it. Having the survey corps out and about studying Pokemon is great for business, you know. Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. Cool. Stars 100 HP, man. It got boosted even more. And now I must depart. There are ruins that are just calling to me. Alright, bye. We're going to the Heights camp since this is the latest we made it. Let me go save. Oh, geez, it's like a little far away from here. Man, I feel like I'm playing Breath of the Wild. Well, it just feels like I'm playing a Pokemon version of Breath of the Wild. What was that reflective saying? Well, whatever. Burned. And it ran away. What a coward. Well, that's not good. Okay, there's gotta be a way to climb up there without having to like slip and fall. Okay, we found it. Okay, we got some orange berries. Oh, Jesus, ready to evolve. I wonder if that manual evolving feature will be carried on in like later Pokemon games. Because there are like Pokemon and there are people who have like level 100 Pokemon that aren't fully evolved. They had to turn the other direction. Ooh. I got some apricorns. Oh, I see like more of the ore over there. And I'll make sure I get these before I descend down. Oh my god, it's a parasect. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love to catch that Paras, but like I'm not gonna bother with that freaking parasite going after me. Oh, I got my life drained. That's not good. That's not good. That's no bueno. How am I still being tailed? My god. Oh my god. I don't know if Ember's gonna keep it alive. Oh, it did keep it alive. Alright, I'm not sure if the Pokeball would do it. You know, we're gonna try. And if it fails, we'll just use a heavy ball. Yay! There's a Burmy. Alright, got another Burmy. My guys, another. Let's see if it's gonna turn around. Gotcha. Yo, imagine this in VR. That'd be awesome. Well, this one's crazy. Level 30? Oh, no, no, no. We gotta run. Because that was going after me at first. There's a Staravia. God damn it. Oh my god. God damn it, my Ponyta died. Not sure I want to borrow the Bidoof. Oh, look at it glittering. Wonder if it's gonna give me like X-Rails or a rare ore or something. Let's see. Stardust and Cobblestone. Oh, so it gives me like a Stardust. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, I had to turn around that quickly. I was ready to like chuck it when it was facing away and it ran. I'm not gonna bother. Pichu? Oh, I want to go catch one. Yay! Oh, it can evolve now. Now we got the stocks. Who caught me? Oh crap, it's a Zubat. What am I doing? Nice. My Oddshell can evolve. Yeah, now it's a do what? Probably need to get back into base camp. Oh my god, there's a freaking Zubat nearby as well. Oh, there's probably like a Pokemon on that ore. The Geodude. Is still after me? No, I guess not. Also, where am I at currently? Oh, I'm getting back to base camp. All right, cool. So I'm gonna like stop right there. I'll continue with the current mission some other time. I just want to do some sightseeing and catch some Pokemon and whatnot. Also, maybe it's not good to explore around at night, but it's not that much of a problem, but still. Might as well go craft these. Actually, I'm going to save some orange berries for that one quest. I'm going to go report my own findings. Alright, Kricketot has all the data. Oshawa, Starlight, Shinx, Wurmple. Alright, nice. Now we got to second star rank. Yeah, I'll return to the village. Honestly, I'm going to get the rank and then I'm going to stop there. Alright, let me see. Here's a request, I betcha. You there, seem like someone who enjoys a bit of crafting. Do you think you can help me out with something? I'd be very, very grateful if you try to craft something using a special recipe I came up with. So without further ado, here's the recipe. Okeshi dolls. 3 logs of wood. This is a recipe for what I've named Pokeshi dolls. I invented them, you see, as special items that we could make in this village. I would love to have you craft one and show it to me. I'm looking forward to see what you come up with. Alright. Our investigation for the commander will grant to all of you become incapacitated recruit. I should like to avoid that outcome. I imagine you would as well, since it would mean losing the food and shelter we provide for you. If you have progress to show report, I would judge it's worth it to show me your Pokédex. Alright. I don't know why I need to go into Pokédex. I just need to, like, turn this in. You made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. Yay, I got a second star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of second star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. Okay, use feather balls. Oh, nice. Level 30 Pokemon. The rewards you earn for your server will be more generous now too. Nice, I need to take advantage of that. Have these as well. There are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Feather balls. Apricorn and Sky Tumblestone. And I got a recipe for crafting super potions. A potion and a pep-up plant. Alright. Continue to dedicate yourself to complete a Pokédex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Alright. Alright, so let me go stop right there. We'll come back and take care of this cleaver issue. So, yeah. Also, by the way, I was playing this whole game with a blue PlayStation 5 controller. If anyone's here watching. I have an adapter that connects almost any controller to it. Up right there. But thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new, feel free to follow. I'll be continuing with Pokemon Legends Arceus next time, pretty much tomorrow, because I am still going to be playing this a bunch. So, yeah. Also, there is something I want to show off for tomorrow now across the New Horizon. It's going to be very satisfying, but look forward to that. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Later, everyone.